So today we're going to talk a bit about how to flute a filtered paper. Okay. And so sort of just a standard filter paper here. Okay. And as we can see, if we have a regular filter and the filter paper, flat filter paper doesn't fit so good into the actual filter funnel. Now, several options that you can try going forward. Okay, so one option, and this is fine if you're in a bit of a hurry in terms of the filtering and you're not going to have something that sticks too much, is you can basically fold your filter paper into essentially a right angle triangle like shape, right? So two folds. Then you can split it evenly, so you have basically one half of a resulting circle being one side, the other one being three sides. Now that will fit just fine into your funnel, but the problem is half of it is much thicker than the other, so it can lead to some issues with the flow rate. Okay, so what we can do is we can do what's called fluting. Okay, and that's going to basically make little alternating up-down ripples, and it makes things a lot faster. So to flute it, again, you start off with a clean piece of filter paper, okay? And what you want to do is create alternating up-down folds, essentially along the circumference or the periphery of the filter paper. So how we're going to do that, we'll start off by basically folding our filter paper to generate 8 creases, right? Or 8, essentially folding it into 8s. So again, we start off at this point here where we had it into essentially 4, and then we go one more fold right here, okay? And what we do is we press down, fold down really nicely here. Okay, so fold down really nicely. And now we've got something that looks a bit like a pizza slice, right? So it's essentially an eighth of a circle. And then what we're going to do next is fully unfold this, okay? Now at this point, you'll see that some of the creases go what we call down, right? So they kind of fold down like this, some of them fold up. So that's not quite what we want for a flute. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to fold them all the same way, right? So right now, if we count, right, we've got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creases. If you start from the middle out, 4 if you consider the whole distance. We go along every single one of them, and we just fold them all in the same way. Okay, at this point, just fold everything in the same way. Okay, that's all we're doing. Okay. So now at this point, see that everything, okay, is folding the same way. Everything at this point is folding basically towards you on the screen. Okay, so that's half of what we need, right? We need, for fluting, we need the alternating fold. So how are we going to achieve that? Right now, everything's creased in one direction, right? Everything closes the same way. Between every one of them that folds right now towards us screen, we're going to back fold them. Okay, so we're just going to fold them backwards. Okay, just create a little crease there. So we're going to do 4 folds, okay, between every one of them that we've already generated. Okay, there's that, and then here. Okay. All right. And so now we actually do have alternating up-down folds, and just to make them a little bit more pronounced, okay, it can sort of help, it's not entirely necessary, but can help make the folds a little bit more pronounced. So basically just bunch them all over kind of like this. And when we pull it out, we will get something that looks like this. Kind of go around the circle again, alternating up, down, pulling the creases in, okay, kind of bunching them up. Now we do have alternating up, down folds. And now we have a nice fluted filter paper that fits much better into your filter funnel. Okay, so now we don't have a thick side or a thin side. It fits much better here. And once you get a bit of solvent in there, it'll work much better. Okay, so we'll just demonstrate it once more. Okay, so again, clean filter paper. Okay, we'll do a little bit faster this time. Okay, fold it in half. Fold it into a quarter. Okay. Fold it into an eighth. Okay, so now sort of a pizza slice. Unfold it. Okay. Fold inwards along all of the creases that you've generated in this process. Okay, so just fold inwards. Okay. Alright. So now everything's pointing in the one direction, right? Everything folds towards the screen. Next thing, between all of the towards the screen folds, we fold backwards. Okay, we're going to fold backwards. Here. Okay. Here. Here. Okay. And then a fourth line. Right. Okay. And then, so that's already essentially fluted, just to make it a little bit more pronounced. Just alternate them, so again, imagine making sort of a little mini pizza slice here, just kind of really fold everything in. Just makes it sit in there much better, much tighter. And just cleanly. Okay. There we go. Alright, good. Okay, and so finally, just pop this into here and get a nice fluted filled paper that fits in here. Okay, now when you put some solvent in, it will sit in there quite nicely. Okay, so good luck everyone.